Recognition of Greatness, a story by T. O'Shea. Why is the grass always greener on the other side? What motivates us to measure ourselves by the metric of how we compare to those around us? Why can't we be content with what we have and who we are? If our neighbor makes more money than us, why does that matter? If we are already making enough to live a comfortable and safe life, why must we have more just because someone else does? Maybe it's greed, perhaps it's simple envy, or is it the ego telling us that we are better than that person, so should naturally be more successful than them? There's nothing wrong with being successful. If you work hard and are good at something, you deserve to have a safe and comfortable life, right? But are you then entitled to way more than you need? I honestly believe that it's okay to have a measure of comfort beyond the absolutely essential resources needed for survival with basic dignity. Even the billions of people that currently live on this planet, there's more than enough to go around. Shelter, utilities, transportation, education, healthcare, and the absolute basics like food, clothing, clean air, and water. It should be easily available for every individual as an intrinsic right of being a conscious, feeling individual. The only reason we don't have such equity is that the available resources are grossly mismanaged and completely misallocated. I'm not here to explain why this is the norm in our society. That's for another day. But I will explore how to change this system and bring balance to our world. Do we honestly believe that we actually own anything? Ownership is at best a transitory pursuit. You may possess a thing and get use out of it, but you don't actually own it. Most likely, you traded money for the item you possess, money being another cheap illusion we've agreed to and pretend exists. Backed by very little that is real, money is mostly a concept, and a fragile one at that. So you're trading one lie for another, and then you call it yours. Beyond that, possessing something is only as stable as your ability to keep it in your possession. If someone comes along that also wants that thing and can overpower you in order to take it, what good is believing that you own it? Its use transfers to this new person and their ability to hold on to it. Plus, even if you do defend it and keep using it, eventually it won't be useful anymore, or you will eventually be unable to use it because of weakness and ultimately death. Possession is no longer an option for those whose energy changes states and are no longer an interactive part of this reality. So, ownership is an outdated concept. Like many things, it was the best we could come up with early in our history when things were much more dangerous and chaotic. Admitting this to ourselves will allow us to slowly let go of our overwhelming want for material goods. Imagine a world where no one would even consider trying to own another person. As it is, there are more people enslaved today than in any other time in history. How can this be? We've come so far as a species and a society, yet still we are plagued by these counterproductive, horrible really, concepts that keep us from coming together as a race, the human race, and building a rational and well-structured future. Why, even when we have enough, more than enough even, do we roll the dice in order to try for more? More happiness, more respect, more claim. What happened to as simple a concept as gratitude? Truly being appreciative for what we already have, like safety and comfort. What delusions cause us to consistently stick our necks out just to accumulate more shit we don't need and that could actively harm us to possess in the long run? Now, no one suffers like the poor, no doubt. But how many rich people do you know that are actually happy or content? Stuff will never validate our existence. It's a cheap and temporary fix, and ultimately an illusion. So, what is the answer? Well, I believe we are at a tipping point. Now is the time to begin making changes. Sure, it'll take generations to see real results, but if we don't start now, when will we? Using kindness, compassion, empathy, and giving, we can start to form stronger, healthier bonds with each other. From there, we can come together as one and start addressing our problems as a comprehensive and structurally sound society, and damn well solve them. Put enough minds together on a problem and watch as it will be understood, reassessed, and then solved in a rational way. Take that plan and begin to educate the new generations with it and witness the inevitable change for the better. I don't think I have all the answers. I could be completely wrong. Maybe I'm just hopelessly naive and people can't change. Maybe we're doomed to slowly destroy each other and ourselves. I'm just not sure. I have a strong feeling, though, that this is not the case. I do have hope for us. At the very least, what can it hurt to try? So get off your asses and give it a shot. All right. Love to you all. Peace.